So, hello everybody, thank you for watching. I am Gandair of the gaming clan VATOCLAN, and this is the round of 4 game of the DominateDominion.com League of Legends Dominion Tournament number 37. We have Amputease versus Beware Tallgrass. Amputease on the top, Hammerhand playing as Darius, Science playing as Sona, Duelpower playing as Wukong, HEAVYBLACKOUT playing as Zyra, and Metalfenrir playing as Olaf. And on the bottom we have Beware Tallgrass, or on the right side, no longer the bottom. They're on the right side now. We have Beware Tallgrass. We have naotasan playing as Blitzcrank. We have Zenthien playing as Zinzel, Denz, Bruja, Denz, Bruja, Brujo, Bruja, yeah. He's playing as Maokai. Sazdek is playing as Vayne, and JigglyThePuff is playing as Malzahar. I was right. We're going to see JigglyThePuff bottom lane, and we're going to see Olaf. Metalfenrir is also the bottom laner for that team, so we're going to see him down there as well. Ta-da! So happy. Let me put them in the same... Oh, they're already in the same slot. Whoa! Guys, stop spamming laugh. My audio doesn't like it. Hey, it doesn't like it. Battle's gonna begin in 30 seconds. Seeing nothing strange out of the opening. Uh-oh. Blitzcrank. That smells like a sheen. It smells like blueberry. And blueberry is what a sheen smells like. And Blitzcrank's probably going to build one of those. See Zyra opting for the tier first opening because Zyra loves mana. Gotta get that area control going on. Sona's gonna go for that chalice. Sona likes mana. Sona likes to run out of mana. So... Gonna be really useful, and Mal's going for the tier, also probably gonna go tier into, Monomune, Muramana, etc., and other AD Malzahar related things. Seeing Blitzcrank pop the overdrive and heading off towards the top. And Denz Bruja hanging out in the back because he's Maokai. And he's got little feet with claws? What? Why does Maokai have little feet with claws? He's not in animals. That's not okay. Grab Zyra, pull Zyra through the wall. Bad things happen to Zyra. Zyra is deceased. Zyra line effect damage. Where's it gonna go? Where's it gonna go? Where's it gonna go? Trying to just interrupt. Yes, forces Denz Bruja to go away from the point a little bit there. Goes for the airborne Maokai, but doesn't get it. And naotasan taking some damage. Uh-oh, goes for the grab, doesn't connect with anyone, unfortunately. Zenthien's exhausted. Duelpower exhausted now, and he gets moved away from the team there. Beware Tallgrass slowly getting more and more captured. And there's the snare from Zyra on naotasan. Naotasan getting chipped away. Are we going to see that mana barrier activate, or are they going to pull off this ninja capture here at the top? We're going to find out. Zenthien is going to go down, it looks like, and naotasan shortly there follows. Sazdek looking to want help, also gets cleaned up, and Wukong quadra kill. Hammerhand killing literally everybody in sight up at the top lane. Beware Tallgrass was almost able to put that away. Just a sliver, less than an eighth of capture left to be able to pull that off, but they were not able to do so. But now naotasan, Hammerhand, you got dead son, not Hammerhand, excuse me, I got that wrong. Duelpower Wukong, the names were right over each other. Duelpower Wukong getting that quadra at the beginning of the game, and then Hammerhand paying the price for recalling in vision, getting grabbed by Blitzcrank, getting completely destroyed. Heavy blackout now, trying to delay, not so good at delaying. Zenthien, I'm scared for you. Zenthien, no. Want to take the shot, everyone else to interrupt them. Garrison by Hammerhand comes up to the top and stops that capture in its tracks. Hammerhand has not hit 6 hits, so he can't finish off Zenthien very easily, and he does get taken down, unfortunately. Now, Duelpower trying to delay, goes in with a Nimble Strike, trying to interrupt. The point does get neutral. Now it's doing a very good job of disrupting, and they're going to turn the point around. Beware Tallgrass now in control of the windmill. Down the bottom lane, nothing. Please don't take my crab puff. I need that to live. My roommate tried to steal my crab puff, but he was not allowed. I'm now moving the container away from him. Sazdek going to take the storm shield in the middle of the map. There's really no one there to contest it right now. There's no one in the bushes or anything like that. So he's going to get that. Now Wukong, Duelpower, going to go for that. Duelpower, who pulled the game opener quadra kill earlier on. He's like, hey, I got a storm shield now. I'm going to do even more damage, because when Wukong didn't hurt people enough, he's got to get more damage right there. And Beware Tallgrass, a little bit further south than I think they would like to be right there. Denz Bruja gets apprehended there, and gets the defensive Garrison going down on that tower already, even though they're not quite going for a cap right now. It looks like they expected a dive there, but it didn't happen. And now naotasan's looking for a place to connect, but there's a lot of minions. Oh, Blitzcrank love minion! Minion love Blitzcrank. Zyra plant love Blitzcrank. Duelpower coming around on the side. Looks like he wants some of naotasan. We'll see if he gets any or not. Sazdek dipping down below the windmill a little bit, trying to look for an opening to fire some shots off. Now to stand, grabs Hammerhand. Hammerhand's Darius in the middle of the tower right there. And it looks like Darius is going to go down. Zenthien and Denz Bruja looking a little bit worse for the wear, though, in that exchange, because Duelpower's Wukong swept through with the ultimate, tagged basically everyone, and now Sazdek left alone, going to get taken down by Blackout and Science. So many capital letters, so good. In the bottom lane, Olaf has managed to vanquish the Malzahar. Malzahar doesn't leave a corpse behind, it looks like. He just disappears in the fat air. Sona is just fine, because Sona has some mana regen. And that's all Sona really needs. Hammerhand, that's not a good place to be! Actions speak louder than words, everybody. Hammerhand checking the bushes, or getting a little bit too close to the bushes when there's a Blitzcrank around. Zyra checks that out with the plants, doesn't find anything. A sapling does find. That's plant-on-plant violence right there. And Sona now getting caught away, gets the snare, gets the airborne. Science is going to go down. naotasan was able to keep Duelpower and Blackout back a little bit there. Get the Maelstrom going down. I don't quite think that was necessary, especially with Denz's mana being as low as it is. And now Duelpower gets that exhaust right there, and that exhaust does carry through for the attack as well. So he didn't wait until the exhaust was worn off before actually using that. So he could have gotten more damage out of that than he did, and Zenthien is going to die, unfortunately. naotasan trying to capture through the Garrison. Not quite sure that was the best of decisions there, because while he was keeping it from shooting, he also wasn't contributing any damage to the fight, and Maokai really wasn't doing any damage right there because he was out of mana. Blitzcrank would have done a little bit more, as he did have the Sheen, so if he had been able to get some abilities off and rotate in some auto attacks, he would have been able to contribute a lot more to that fight. In the bottom lane, this is not Olaf or Malzahar. This is a Vayne and a Darius. And things are looking a little Darius down here. Hammerhand, nope, Hammerhand's just going to go ahead and leave. Sona, is that safe? Nope. But she left. So it was fine. She saw that coming. It's like, wait a minute. Blitzcrank can grab me from here. I'm going to float away on my little whatever, and Zenthien's going to take the Storm Shield. Denz Bruja setting up the little sapling trap right there. It's got little weird glowy eyeballs. The plant shouldn't have glowy eyeballs. naotasan has seen Hammerhand, and he doesn't connect with the grab, unfortunately. But up here, there we go. There goes the stun from Science. Tags all three of them. Hammerhand able to get in there and do a little bit of damage there. Sazdek getting chip-chopped by Darius right there. Noxing Guillotine taking down Vayne. And now naotasan trying to back out of the fight a little bit. Not able to connect with the grab again. This hitbox is not working in his favor right now. The mana barrier does get procced, but I don't think he's going to be able to get away. Nope. Duelpower getting the kills, gets Quadra earlier, picks up a double now. Duelpower brings all the killing blows to the game, and he's like, I want to build a Brutalizer, so he did. Metalfenrir now chasing after JigglyThePuff. The Undertow connects. Duelpower coming down from the top, and he's going to play Captain Killstole. Oh wait, no, Olaf died anyway, so Captain Kill secure right there. Duelpower bailing out the bottom lane. We see Zenthien and Denz Bruja running around the middle of the map over here. See Vayne and Malzahar, Sazdek and JigglyThePuff over here. Darius gonna get grabbed, gonna get airborne. Sazdek coming in to do a little bit of damage, tumbles in, and that's some health loss. But Darius is okay right now. Oh, there's the snare. naotasan doesn't like it. So you got a little bit of a lawn trimming to do right there. Let's go up to the top. Sazdek begins with the cap. And Hammerhand wants some of that. Goes for the grab. Hammerhand getting grabbed again. Pulling Darius in the melee range makes me very, very sad. Blitzcrank gets taken down, and now Denz Bruja getting lower and lower on health now. Are we going to see this happen? Yep, he does get taken down. Wukong picks up the kill right there. He is not able to get away, and now Zenthien retreating back towards the drill. Vayne retreating down towards the bottom lane. And Amputease able to solidly hold the top point for right now. It did get really low during that engagement due to minions, but it didn't turn over, and that's all that matters. Metalfenrir in the bottom lane. Vayne coming around from behind. Does Olaf have a way to escape? As the Hextech Sweeper goes off right there. Hextech Sweeper? What? No. Grants a Spectral Lantern! Whoa! Whoa, it's gotta click off that, guys! Guys, it's a new item! It's like a... Whoa! Okay, so apparently there's a melee Hextech Sweeper equivalent item, and Olaf's got it, and he was able to reveal Vayne, so Vayne could not play shenanigans with Final Hour. Unfortunately, now Zyra coming in from behind. JigglyThePuff is exhausted, and JigglyThePuff is going to walk right into that snit. Nope, not quite. Wasn't able to predict that too well, and JigglyThePuff trying to get away, and nope, Olaf taking him down. Now for the top lane, though, this does lead for a lopsided fight. Maelstrom is down, the stun goes out, and but Hammerhand just can't quite put it up. Duelpower exhausted for a great portion of that ultimate, so really not dishing out the damage that he would have, and now Science just taking hit after hit after hit after hit. And Sazdek's gonna pick up the double kill there, gonna turn the tower over, HEAVYBLACKOUT, gonna whoop tags, naotasan is shut down. Little 404 error right there, pops out on Blitzcrank's screen, he gets a free trip back to the summoner platform. It's all expenses paid. naotasan now coming down to that bottom lane, reviving right away down there. Oh, misses the grab on Metalfenrir though. See Blitzcrank rocking that Iceborne Gauntlet there, because when Sheen just wasn't enough, and when single target just wasn't enough, Iceborne Gauntlet was invented. Hammerhand heading up to the top. There's some plant-on-plant violence up here. Is Hammerhand going to have something to say about it? Oh, he's going to straight up dive in on that. Gets the apprehend off right there. But he's going to back up a little bit because Sazdek has appeared. And now that Zenthien's up there, they're going to be able to hold on to this tower for a little bit longer. naotasan, oh, doesn't go. What? The grab. He, like, punched the tree. Looking for Wukong over there, trying to reach through the house and grab, but wasn't able to connect, unfortunately. Uh-oh. naotasan, I'm scared. It's very frightening to be down there. See Denz Bruja. Goes for the grab, doesn't connect. Unfortunately. Little sapling down their zone. Point getting chipped away by the minions. The minions are so good. Zenthien, oh, there we go. Knocking everybody back right there. Buys himself a little bit more time alive. Able to get some hurt in on Duelpower. Duelpower forced to turn around and take a moment to wait before coming back in. Got a good ult by Sona there. Tags a couple of people. And just it's a slugfest right here. Duelpower, though, being mindful of his health, goes in, deals some damage, walks away, lets his cooldowns refresh, circles back around, re-engages. Very good play right there by Duelpower. Picks up a triple kill. Like, Duelpower has got the double kill, he's got the triple kill, he's got the quadra kill. If he could get a pentakill, he would get every single type of kill in the same game. But sadly, he lacks a global ultimate, so we're probably not going to see that happen. JigglyThePuff using his suppress down the bottom lane to try and kill Metalfenrir, hasn't been able to do so yet. Metalfenrir getting lower and lower on health, and he does go down, even though he had used Ragnarok. Now, JigglyThePuff can go for this tower, but I don't think I like it, because the enemy team is Mia. He doesn't know where anyone's at right now. Blitzcrank is going to discover Hammerhead right here and going to delay him for a little bit. Tags him with the silence and the airborne right there. Buys JigglyThePuff time to get back away. But HEAVYBLACKOUT is there to zone as well, and JigglyThePuff is going to contribute some damage, but JigglyThePuff's spells aren't really doing a lot right now. I mean, we see the Fade, we see the Brutalizer, we see the Monomune, and we see the Glacial Shroud. There's just really no AP, so those spells are just kind of... You got base damage. Base damage is good. It's a type of damage. Over here, we see naotasan. Nope. He thinks it's safe, but it's not! There's a Wukong in the bushes right there! naotasan takes a bunch of damage just to immediately run away. Denz Bruja in the middle of the fight, and they just keep diving straight past Denz Bruja. They know they want to kill Sazdek, and Duelpower is able to secure that kill. Now they're going to turn their attention towards naotasan. Looks like proccing that map air, trying to get him down, tags him with the stun to shut him down. So now they're going to go over towards Denz Bruja, because he's the lowest in health right now. And they are able to get him down, so now with everyone else dead, they're going to switch over to Zenthien and take him down. Duelpower helping clean it up right there, leaning on my little crab puff box. Gonna break it. Better not do that. And the drill might turn over. We will see. We're gonna lose the windmill too, so this could be a really ugly situation for them to get into. The plants, they are activated. The windmill is also activated. The Blitzcrank is deactivated. It's very unfortunate for Blitzcrank right there. Got Denz Bruja throwing the sapling out. Uh-oh, Garrison saving that tower, healing it up. Gonna kill that minion, yes! Good, safety. Keeps the tower alive just a little bit longer. Denz Bruja, uh-oh, goes for that initiate right there. Sazdek targeting Science right away. Able to get Science down, backs up a little bit, start delivering the damage on the Hammerhand, trying to kite just a tad, throws down the exhaust as well. Reduces the damage that he can do, and now it's up to Zyra to defend this tower 1v2, and it's just not quite gonna happen, unfortunately. Got that line effect, gonna see if it pays off. Who are we going to interrupt with it? Going to interrupt Zenthien. And Sazdek is going to help turn the point around. So they did lose that point, but Sona is back up already. And hanging out here just right outside the line of sight. Wants to back up, make sure naotasan doesn't get that. Oh, naotasan gets the grab. Zenthien's going to get the airborne. Are we going to see that? Yep. Sona in the sky, double airborne, extra sky. And Sona getting taken down. Now they're going to turn that windmill around pretty much no problem if they hurry up and get there. Because they should be able to get that with 2 of them before anyone else gets there. They have hit that speed shrine though. Oh, we got that revive movement speed 2 going on. And, oh, nope. Can't has tower. Can dodge the ability though, thankfully. So now we're going to see how this plays out. We have neutral tower up here at the top. Grabs Hammerhand. naotasan, that's a bad place to be in the middle of everybody like that. naotasan gets taken down, and now Zenthien's in the middle and taking a lot of damage right there. They're trying to get him down, still largely ignoring Denz Bruja because they know there's that Doxian guillotine taking down Zhao right there. And Sazdek is trying to play the stealth game, but it's not quite working out in his favor. Denz Bruja has to deal with these 2 guys, and the armor penetration and armor reduction synchronize so well with each other. Really helps both their damage outputs when they can both deliver on a single target. Down the bottom lane, Malzahar gets hit by an axe and has 2 spooky puppies. 1 spooky puppy. One of them had its expiration date. Looks like Vayne's actually going to come down here to try and make a play for this tower. We're going to see how that goes. Metalfenrir right there taking the damage. But the exhaust goes off on Sazdek right away. And nope, I'm going to run away with the suppress because I am Ragnaroked. And now Duelpower gets exhausted. And JigglyThePuff trying to get away. He's got the spooky puppies right there. The spooky puppies. Nope. Legendary for Duelpower. Duelpower is just cleaning it up. Duelpower, master of the Windex this game, making sure to leave that streak-free shine everywhere he goes. Now Zenthien's in a bad spot right there. He's going to walk into a Zyra plant, get chipped on. Duelpower's going to run up, Captain Kill Stole right there. Shows up at the end of the fight, just pick up another kill, just to make his KDR just a little more lopsided. Denz Bruja down here, trying to back out this point. Wukong's coming in from behind. Metalfenrir right there, and he's running right away into Wukong, unfortunately. That's not a place that you want to run away into. JigglyThePuff is going to try and help his friend out, but JigglyThePuff is also pretty fragile. Look at JigglyThePuff's armor. He's only got, he's got 170. It's actually a lot. Oh, he does have that, Glacial Shot, I did forget that he had that. So yeah, he's got a fair amount of armor right there, but his damage is so auto-attack focused, he's not going to do a lot with the spells. He needs to have those spooky puppies up. He's got to have the Voidlings alive to do that damage. And there's 4 people down here at the bottom lane right now. Malzahar gets the shutdown on Darius right there. Duelpower finally takes another death for him. And now Science is getting beat up pretty hard right there by naotasan and Zenthien. Now Heavy Blackout, doesn't connect with the rocket grab, unfortunately. Does connect with the Power Fist, double airborne, 1-2 up in the air, higher and higher. And the point down here is going to go neutral, just barely. The undertow not quite arriving early enough to keep it from happening. Grabs Metalfenrir, pulls him away from the tower. And we see him got it going on right now. There's the Ragnarok right there. He's going to pick a fight with naotasan. JigglyThePuff is just standing there waiting in the wings. As soon as the Ragnarok wears off, JigglyThePuff delivers the suppress. He gets grabbed right after that brick and even use an undertow. And everything is going to be just fine. But only for a second, because after Duelpower shows up, naotasan is what? Oh, I thought he was going to escape that for a second, but that was not meant to be. JigglyThePuff and Duelpower having a disagreement, but double spooky puppy. Those Voidlings going to eat away at the enemy right there. They are just so hungry. So hungry. Voidling, fish the stick. Fish the Wukong stick. Zyra's a plant. I don't know what you do to that Voidling, but you do things. Malzahar's going to try and keep them away from this point down here. JigglyThePuff doing a lot of work right. Oh, there's the ult from Zyra. There's an airborne, but no. The Voidlings. The Voidlings not able to connect with the... What is that called? With the true damage from the passive. Not be able to connect with that. Hammerhand hanging out. Over there. naotasan has an idea of where he is. Hammerhand's going to turn around and chase him a little bit. Nope. Static field. Had to discharge it. Static shock. Fly around on a sewer grate lid. Now that was a Hextech Sweeper right there. Different item. Runic Bulwark going on from Maokai. We're seeing Youmuu's Ghostblade, Black Cleaver going on a couple different characters. Hammerhand gets grabbed again. He's spent a lot of his time attached to Blitzcrank's fist, but that's kind of a place where Darius doesn't necessarily mind being. Now Sazdek in the middle of the Cyclone right there, health plummeting, unfortunately, and Wukong is able to secure that. They do take down Duelpower in the exchange, which leads to 3 versus 2 up at the top. Sona lands a great ultimate there, and they are able to kill Blitzcrank. But now Sona and Zyra have to fall back. Gonna follow the action up towards the top of the map. Now the sand is in the bushes. Nope, goes for a grab up there. Doesn't connect with anything, unfortunately. Can't fit everyone on one screen. I tried really hard to. Zyra plant hates Blitzcrank. Stack Discharge hates plant. There's a lot of hate right here. A lot of angry people. Heavy Blackout and Science up at the top. Still no major engagements going on. The clock is ticking, unfortunately. Now it's saying, uh-oh, gets the apprehend right there. Has to throw the stag field to try and retreat. But not going to help him, unfortunately. Hammerhand does secure that kill. And Sepia Tone, activate. Oh, looks like we have a disconnect going on here. Let's see how that goes. The interface is down. It should only take a second or two for us to get this resolved, and then things will keep... There we go. There, see, that was literally a second or two from when I said that. I have a cup. It has a very happy reindeer on it. Alright, now let's see how this plays out. You got the defensive Garrison on the tower to keep it from being captured. Heal up a little bit. Duelpower puts a lot of damage on Sazdek, but an immediate condemn drives him back away. Darius, though, trying to get him with that naotasan guillotine, but Zyra picks up the kill instead, so not going to see the... Oh, Zhao taking it, going down. And Denz Bruja, well, what's he going to do? Boom! Sapling gets healed. It's fine. Down at the bottom end of the map, though, JigglyThePuff has dropped the tower. The tower has fallen out of JigglyThePuff's pocket. It was not picked up by the enemy. Over here, things. And over here, Olaf. And over here, there's a little heart-shaped thing for the health relic. Maybe it's a triangle. Middle of the map, though, there's some stuff going on. A lot of bushes play going on here. Nope. Both checking that bush with abilities, finding nothing. naotasan has a sneaking suspicion. naotasan, that's... Oh, he's driving them all out of there, but at the same time, they're like, wait a minute, it's just Blitzcrank. They drop the stun off, the exhaust goes off on the Zenthien. naotasan guillotine getting him. And now Blitzcrank getting chased away, going to the bushes. Oh, line of sight games. Nope. Darius is dot. Denz Bruja, is he gonna get... What? Okay, thank you, Wukong. I was scared. No, that wasn't Wukong. Suddenly got killed. Haven't seen any deforestation this whole game. Neutral tower! JigglyThePuff trying to safe it down the bottom lane. However, at the middle, things are looking a little icky. Garrison! There we go. Saving that tower right there. Trying to delay for as long as he can. If anyone can delay, it's Maokai. He's a tree. Trees are really hard to kill. Have you ever tried to kill a tree? You can, like, beat the crap out of it and it stays alive for a really long time. Wukong with the Cyclone. And Zenthien's gonna get Cyclone right there. And Zenthien's gonna get taken down. naotasan has encountered an error and needs to close. But Sazdek coming back onto the field now. He's gonna try and hunt down Darius right away. But Wukong's got something to say about that. And Zenthien's got a great supporting argument. Shuts down Wukong entirely. In the bottom lane right here, we're going to see the suppress out on Darius. Help, he's being suppressed. Olaf comes to help his friend. Throws out a lot of damage. There's axes that can't quite see what's going on. It looks like 2 people died. Metalfenrir comes out victorious. He's Olaf. He's... Yeah. Yeah, Olaf. Yeah. And the game still safe right now. Nothing to interrupt that. Boom. Sazdek and Zenthien taking the tower. Portal Grass still in the game. Still winnable. Science is taking damage. naotasan is doing the best that he can to stick to Science while this happens. But every second that passes is 1 second that the dynamic duo of damage gets closer to the top. Denz Bruja gets caught. Denz Bruja gets alive because he's Maokai and stays there for a little while. And deforestation fails, but gets cleaned up with a decimate. Now Sazdek getting Cyclone right there. Zenthien taking all of the hurt that's left over. See Sazdek pop that revive immediately. Very good that revive was available, or they would lose that tower for sure. Sazdek is gonna... Oh, Sazdek, I don't like it! Sazdek asked for a refund. Oh dear. That's very unfortunate. Okay, so now they're going to get that tower, and this tower is going to get neutraled right here, and everything's going to be a little bit hoo-ha for right now. The rocket grab does not connect, unfortunately. The clock is ticking down for Tallgrass. They have to be able to turn this point around, and they might be able to do that. But the question is the top going to stay neutral long enough for the clock to stop again? I don't think I'll be able to do it before the 10 seconds ticks down. No, unfortunately, Science is going to get that. They're going to secure that point, and with this point secured right here, there's nothing but where Tallgrass can do at this point. Amputease is going to win the game. And they're going to the finals because it's the holidays. It's 2 days before New Year's. Merry Christmas, everyone that I missed saying Merry Christmas to. Happy New Year to everyone who I'm going to miss saying Happy New Year to. We're going to the finals where it's going to be Amputease versus... I don't know yet. You'll have to find out in the next game.